What's going on, fam? It's Relationship Thursdays. Looking forward to having these conversations with you. Just give it a few minutes to let people join the conversation. Hope everybody's doing well out there in Facebook land. Man, tonight's going to be very, very interesting because we got some interesting topics. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm scrambling a little bit. I was just spending time with my grandbaby, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. Give me 1 second here. Pulling up the emails from the inbox that I got because I didn't have a chance to write them down, but so good. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Deshaun. Hey, Monica. Hey, Tisha. Is it Tasha? I'm sorry, Miss Gray. I messed it up. My bad, homie. Blame it on my head, not my heart. I think it's Tasha. If I'm wrong, Tasha, let me know. Man, I had a good day today. One thing that I like doing is I enjoy it when I work with people and everything works out and the light bulb goes off. I had a light bulb moment today at work, and I always love it when that happens. My grandbaby said, "Hey, the granddad," to me today. And she's not even a week old yet. So she's going places. She's doing big things. All right. So what I want to do is kind of go over what we're going to talk about tonight on Relationship Thursdays. 3 topics. One topic is, how do you know that you're ready to date? Real powerful inbox message I got, and the discussion that I had with this young lady was really, really, really powerful. We're going to talk about that. Another one is long distance relationship. I won't call it drama, but long distance relationship stuff. It's a lot of rules that you got to, adhere to when you're in a long distance relationship. And if you don't honor that, a long distance relationship is just not for you. And then a young lady sent me an inbox and she wanted some tips on dating. And her tips are related to the alpha female. So that's going to be real interesting right there. Hey, Rhoda. All right, so let's jump down into it. Let me pull this email up and we will read it. Let's see. All right. Hey, Jeffrey. First topic. Hey, Jeffrey. I really enjoy your videos. They're very helpful and inspiring. Well, I have a question. How can I overcome my depression, overthinking, and consistently protecting my feelings to have a healthy relationship? It seems to me I constantly destroy relationships with these bad habits of mine. All right, so here we go. Now, you've just said to yourself that you recognize that you have a problem with relationships. There's some things that you're doing that are sabotaging your relationship. So the fact that you recognize that is key, because that means that you're on the way to solving the problem. Now, there are a couple of things that you have to consider. What's fueling the depression? Now, in this particular instance, unfortunately, her husband passed away, and he passed away, I think it was 5 years ago. Now, that's something serious. If you lose your husband or your wife, that's a huge loss. Here is the reality to it. There is a point where you have to say, they're gone to a better place and I'll see them again. But in the right now, you have to accept the fact that they are gone. Now, I'm saying this with as much sincerity and empathy and reverence as possible. But until you actually admit to yourself that they're gone, or not admit, accept the fact that they're gone and move forward, you won't be successful in dating. Now, just to go a little deeper with it, moving forward in the relationship or starting another relationship is admitting and accepting that he's gone. And that's hard to do. It is necessary. So if you do want a relationship, you have to make peace that your husband has prepared you and he's laid a real strong footprint and set a high standard. He's prepared you to find the right type of man through the example he set. If he had not done that, it might not be as difficult to move forward. But you do have to move forward. If you are serious about being in a relationship, you are going to have to make peace with his passing. Then allow yourself to heal from that. And once you do that, then you will be able to date and date successfully. Okay. Now that's real serious, and I wish you well with that because it's just a lot to deal with. It has been quite some time since that situation happened. So, do your very best to work on letting go and healing. And when I say let go, I don't mean you dishonor the relationship you had. I mean you're letting go of the fact that you haven't accepted his passing. Okay? I really hope that helps. All right, next tip. And this one is about a long distance relationship. And I'm pulling this one up right now. Here's the gist of it. They've been in a long distance relationship now for a couple of months. He is quite a ways away. She's in Atlanta and he's in Chicago. So we're talking different time zones and a whole lot of miles away. Where is it? All right, so I'll give you the gist because I'm not finding the email. So they've been talking. They've had a good relationship going. Everything has been working for the long distance. He has gone a couple of days without contacting her. Now, this is a relationship where they have said to each other, we are in a relationship. We are not just kicking it. We're in a relationship. It just happens to be long distance. So therefore, not calling in a couple of days is not acceptable. The question was, should I just move forward and let it go, or should I reach out and contact him back? You should either send him a get the step in letter, or just let him know that, hey, you didn't contact me in 2 days. You could have talked to me. I don't appreciate that. And that's now how I want to go forward. I think it's best that we just stop, we just end this relationship right there. In a long distance relationship, it's critical that you communicate effectively and constantly, because the long distance is what's really sustaining the relationship. The communication, rather, in the long distance is what's sustaining the relationship. Hey, Lauren, I'm sorry about the connection. I got good signal and I'm on Wi-Fi, so I don't know why I'm still having connectivity problems with the connection, but I hope it clears itself up. But again, if you're in a long distance relationship, what you have to have is strong communication. What you also have to have is a dedication to making it work. If you don't have the dedication to making it work, a long distance relationship just isn't going to work for you, because communication is important in a same city relationship, a same house relationship. Imagine how important it is with a long distance relationship. Now, sometimes the long distance is just not for everybody. So I believe in this instance, you gave it a try, you gave it a good shot. But if that person is not committed to the long distance relationship, it's time to cut bait. It just is what it is in that instance. Don't spin your wheels and don't feel bad about it. If you both said we're in a relationship and somebody did not contact you in a couple of days, that's not a relationship and they don't respect it. It's time to let that person go. Boom. Let them go. Okay. All right. This last topic. I don't even have to find it. It's real simple. The inbox was, men are intimidated by me and my title. Give me some dating tips. Okay. Dating tips for the alpha female. If you have a extremely successful job, you make good money, you have your own house, own car, and everything like that. Perfect. Great. That's good for you. Now, here's the thing. You have to be able to separate your career and your success and your your accolades from your femininity. There is a chance that being an alpha female, you may have had to take on some masculine energy to work your way up the ladder, to accomplish your goals, to do the things that you set out to do. In doing that, you cannot lose touch with your femininity. Now, this young lady said men are intimidated by her title. I disagree. Those men are not intimidated by your title. What it is, you have all this financial success, but you don't have any emotional wealth. Here's what I mean by emotional wealth. For a man to invest in you, he has to get some type of return in that investment. If your emotional wealth is built in your title, the things that you've accumulated, the accolades that you get at the expense of your femininity, you're not pouring into him. So even though you might be a good person, a great employee, and you may believe that you're a successful woman, and you may be a successful woman, that does not make you a successful partner. That just makes you successful in those categories. You have to do something different in a relationship. So I'll say this to you, ladies, and I mean this with nothing but sincerity and respect. You can be as successful as you want to on that job. You can be as rich as you want to. You can have as many material items as you want to. None of that matters to us if you're not giving us emotional wealth. If we don't get emotional wealth from you, we won't grow with you. We won't be in tune with what you're looking for, because inadvertently you'll be repelling us. Okay, we want the femininity. Now, here we go. The thing with the strong man is enough to be able to handle your strong career, your successful career, all the wealth you got. We can handle all that stuff. Here's the thing that I need you to understand. When we are ready to work with you,